Hello everybody. I'm here in Borough Park during the summer months, sweating it out here. And I want to push into history a little bit, current events. You know what's doing at Yisrael, missiles are flying. Unfortunately, 3 Bochrim were killed, and these 3 Bochrim were Ma'achid Klal Yisrael. They brought Klal Yisrael together, by everyone saying Tehillim for them. The love for one another, the achdus which took place is unbelievable. And that's actually what I want to speak about right now. We're getting closer to the Yotzeit of the Arizal. A little history about Dari as we build up towards the Yotzeit of Dari, which is Hayav. Dari, one of the things he said to me, Makabel himself every day before davening, we saw that take place. And that will be the tikkun, most probably. And that's the reason why the Beis HaMikdash was destroyed, because of sinas, because of hatred. The Arizal, let's get to the story of Dari, what Dari was. Dari said he came to all his levels through Simchas HaMitzvahs, through serving Hashem with deep happiness of every single, his whole being served Hashem with such great simcha, was elevated to such heights that we can't even imagine that a human could come to such high levels, and through love of thy fellow Jew. To be makabel before davening and really delve into it, to know that we're all one. And that's what we saw actually take place. I'll tell you a little bit about Dari to build up before the Yotzeit of the Holy Arizal. The Arizal was actually born in Yerushalayim Be'er Kodesh. His name was Rabbi Yitzchak Luria Ashkenazi. Why Ashkenazi? Because he was in the few Ashkenazic families at that time that lived in Yerushalayim Be'er Kodesh. He was born to his father, Rabbi Shlomo Luria. His mother was Sephardi, and his father was Ashkenazi. And then at a young age, his father passed on. And his mother had no money in order to support the son, Rabbi Yitzchak. So they moved to Mitzrayim, to Egypt. And over there, the uncle, which is the mother's brother, whose name was Francis, he supported her and the son, Rabbi Yitzchak Luria. Rabbi Yitzchak Luria was at the Nile River the entire week. He came to very high levels there. He had chavrusas, the Shita Mekibetzes, and other great tzaddikim. And in fact, he even had a chavrusa, Eliyahu Novi, who learned with him over there at the Nile River. And as he was getting older, he had a child, and he came from Egypt. He used to go Lag B'Omer to Meron to be at the gravesite of Reb Shimon Bar Yochai. Many minhagim, customs we have in Meron today, was adopted from Dari. Dari, at the age of 36, was told by Eliyahu Novi to move to Tzfat, because the leader of Tzfat, of Kabbalah, of mysticism in those days, was the Ramak, Rabbi Moshe Cordovero, and he's passing on, and he will take over leadership after he passes on. To make a long story short, there's many hours and hours and hours of stories of Dari, the greatness of Dari, the depth of Dari. Dari will be around today. He'll tell you everything, why things are happening. We have no knowledge at all, no understanding at all. We're in the middle of a place, in the middle of the scene. We're in the 1,000th scene. We have no idea. He can tell the person exactly which reincarnation he's from and what he has to do in this world to accomplish what he has to accomplish in this world. We have no idea. We just believe, we know we're here for a purpose, and we're doing whatever we could. And Dari would tell us even why we're here that long. In fact, the story of Dari was Erev Shabbos, and he told us, Talmidim, you want to come to Yerushalayim for Shabbos? And many of them said yes, but some of them hesitated. They said, we have to ask our wives if we could go. And it's known through his Talmud of Chaim Vital that Dari was the Nishmas Mashiach ben Yosef. And if everyone would have said yes, we wouldn't be here today. We'd be with the Gula a long time ago. And Dari gave a krechts. He said, oi, who knows how long we'll still be in Golis. If every one of you would have said yes, we would have been there and would have been over. This terrible exile would have been over. But I guess Hashem had his reasons why we're here today. Just giving you a little basics, what Dari was about. He saw the entire creation elevated to Hashem Shabbos. He saw every single reincarnation. He saw from the stone, which neshamas are in stones, and why a person lived X amount of years. And one little story I want to say about poverty, which Dari saw, was giving a shir. In the middle of the shir, he stops and he says, at the end of the city, there's so-and-so, at the end of the city, and he's crying, and he's angry at God. He says, why in the world, these people, they have pitchers of water, and I don't have. He had a broken pitcher. And because of that, there's a terrible decree on Tzfat. locusts are coming towards Tzfat. And what happened was, they went to the end of the city, and exactly the Ruach HaKodesh, which Dari said they saw, and they saw this person sitting on the floor and crying, complaining to God why he has to suffer, why other people have it good in this world. They put on the picture, they came back, they saw locusts coming onto Tzfat, and Dari said the decree was annulled. That's one poor person. You picture many poor people. We see that Ari foresaw so many different things. That Ari, when he slept, he wasn't even called sleeping. His mouth was continually moving. He went to the higher spheres, to the higher worlds, the worlds of angels, and he understood everything and knew everything what's happening in this creation. The Holy Ari. There's many, many stories told of the Ari. In fact, all the Kvarim we know today, we go to Yisrael, and we see the Kvarim there, and the Ari revealed them. How do you reveal them? There was no roads then. The Ari went, and by every cave he stopped, and he said, this and this tzaddik is here, Shemaya Vavtalhim is over here, because he connected to them. And this Holy Ari is buried in Tzfat. That's why many people come there, they daven there, and they see many big things taking place there through this Holy Tzaddik Ari. Once there was a story, one of his Talmidim came to him, and he said, my Rebbe, please look up my forehead, tell me if I'm okay. And Ari said, please, let's stay friends, you know what I mean? And he said, you're stealing. What? This guy's one of Talmidim from the Ari, stealing? How could it be? And he's thinking and crying at night, doing tshuva at night, doing video. He can't figure out what in the world is Ari talking about. So he started like this, since he had a business or something. So he took a big sack of coins, and he said, everyone who feels like owe money, please take as many coins as you need. Of course, nobody took. One woman came by, and she took 2 coins. And she says, take more, please. Mrs., take more. So she said, you owe me these 2 coins. When you gave a raise to everybody, that was called stealing by a tzaddik. It's like a white shirt, you see a little mark. So it's terrible, right? The black shirt, you see it, nothing is wrong. Tzaddikim there, but dag the kechut hasar, like a hair. They're by tzaddikim, they so careful because it's so clean. So she took her 2 coins. He came back dirty. A clean slot. Unbelievable. So we're talking about someone like Dari. And now I'd like to tell you a lot of things about Dari. There's hundreds and thousands of stories of Chaim Vital wrote down in Shivchei Ari. Everything was taking place in Tzfat those few years. After all, you have to understand that Ari came to Tzfat for a certain reason. He knew that Tzfat is the place where he could learn Chochmas HaKabbalah. He knew that's the place that says that Shashar Shemayim is brought down from the Tzanzerov, the Rechaim Tzanz. He said his tefillahs are oile, his tefillahs go up in Tzfat. Many stories about Tzfat. Let me just end with our campaign message. There's a summer campaign still going on. You could send food to people who live in the city of Dari. Of course, more to come. Many stories will be going on till Dari's Yotzei, and hopefully afterwards too. Many stories of Dari. And again, you can go online, www.eizer.com. It's the summer months. Very difficult for the people in Tzfat during the summer months. People don't have camps, so they camps. Children are home. They eat double and triple the amount of a whole year. And please help us. It's $100 a week for a family. You could go online, or you can call me if you want to get involved, get other people involved. I'm here for a reason. I left my home. I'm here for a reason to raise funds for this summer campaign. Again, my number here in the States is 646-284-1231.